welcome back to my channel. I have a garage sale haul. I told you in the last video that I would do another Whatnot haul unless I went garage sailing, and I sure did. And yesterday we hit so many garage sales and got such good deals. I have a small amount to show you because some of the items were really big and for my shop up top. One was a shelving unit that I got that was fairly narrow. I thought it would be good. It's probably about 6 feet tall by about 12 inches wide. So I thought it'd be good to put in between a shelf if I needed something. And I did get that for less than $20. I did get a little rolly cart that was kind of narrow also. I'm just kind of thinking ahead to spaces I might have to hold different things. And let's see, what else did I get? I got a container that's purple that's compartmentalized. I probably could have brought it down, but I left it up top in my shop. But however, I did get a whole bag full. I scored on a garage sale that was full of craft items, full of paper craft items. I ended up spending $60 total. Actually under $60. It was like 57 and change. And I'm going to go ahead and show you all of that, plus a couple little things I got at a couple different ones. But the one I scored the most at was this one at that had all the craft stuff on it. And this was one of the things that my son actually found. I went with my son and his girlfriend, and they were feeding me stuff as I was looking through stuff, and I was going, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. But I thought somebody would love this. It was only $1, so I picked it up. And I'm probably going to sell it on Whatnot when I get back on there because it's not something that I would use or do, but I know somebody would love this. So I figured maybe I can make a couple bucks off of it and let somebody else have it. But it is denim. It's completely denim, and this is like almost like suede. The tan part is suede, and then this is embroidered on. It's amazing. And inside it has all of the little extenders here, so you can make it bigger. The inside middle, this part is denim, and then it has these pages that I'm gonna leave in it because I won't use these either, but I thought this would be, I had to get it for somebody so they could use it. This is a denim Harley looking page. Then this black page says Harley Davidson. All of this diamond plate, which I thought about snagging because I love diamond plate, and it's actually textured. I can feel it. But I'm gonna leave it in here. Here's another Harley Davidson page. Here's some metallic silver flames. This one's kind of hard to see, but it actually, you know what? This is vellum. That's why it's hard to see. It's vellum, this page with all the Harleys and stuff on it. And then there's this page that looks like it's double-sided in here. It's cut out a little bit. No, I don't even know. Let's see. Oh, so there's two pages in here. So they put this flame page behind the Harleys. So it looked like the Harleys had flames behind them, which is kind of a cool idea. Then this whole spread is Harley. This is Harley. And then these are all blank. So I thought I would pick this up for somebody to use. They're going to like it. So I'm hanging on to it until I get to Whatnot. So there's that. And then I got this huge bag of stuff. Let me start from the stuff that I didn't get from that garage sale. This I got from an estate sale. And she sold this to me for 50 cents, and it's a cigar box, but I love the fact that it's got this number 45 burned on it, Family Reserve number 4510 cigars. It's just got all of this stuff burned on it, and I thought that was really cool. So I'll probably alter this a little and make it my own. It's still got the nasty tissue. Oh, it's glued on. So I just thought that box was really cool. So 50 cents for that box that I can alter. And then I got these butterflies. I thought they'd be cool to decorate in my sewing space since I'm falling in love with butterflies from being a junk journaler. But I have 3 of these that I got for $1 a piece. I thought that was a pretty good deal. Let's see, there's 1. They're all the same. There's 2. And they're porcelain. Where'd the 3rd one go? It's hiding in this box somewhere. Okay. And here's the 3rd one. So I thought those would be cute to just hang up in my shop. They've got a little hole in it for to put it, hang them up. So I picked those up for $1 a piece. And then I hit the mother load. Well, this one I did get from a different garage sale. They're just notepads, and I'm thinking they're probably from the dollar store. Who knows? But I thought these were cool, and I don't even know how much I got for them because I got it in a bundle of stuff. So it was like literally next to nothing because I got them that little narrow rolly cart. These, my son got a can crusher for down by our camping spot. And I got 3 clear plastic totes, and it was only $5. So next to nothing for these. So I did pick those up. And then this is where I started getting stuff from that other one that was all craft stuff. I got this K&Company flowers. It was 50 cents. I got this Xyron sticker maker. I don't have this size. I'm going to do that all day if I keep those up there. Okay, so I got these. It's the cartridge and the stickers, and it was only $6. So I thought that was a good price for that. I got this, and this tin is Prima flowers. Let's see. It just says 64 pieces of floral embellishments. So, and it's from 2010 Prima Marketing and their holiday poinsettias. And it was $3. And for, if you know Prima, they're great flowers and stuff. So it's got little holly leaves and some poinsettia flowers in here. It's stuffed full. So I thought that was a good deal. Oop, put the lid on right. So I picked that up for $3 whole. Then I got, she had a lot of K&Company stuff. This is a die cut cardstock. I don't know the name of it, but it looks Valentine. It's all of these. I just thought they were super cute for $3. These little corners, molding corners from Making Memories, they were 50 cents a piece. So with these prices for this brand new stuff, I couldn't pass all this stuff up. This was $1 for the red tape. I was pretty excited about that because I haven't used that yet, and I've been wanting to try to find some. This was $1 for these really cute brads. They're just little swirlies. I thought that was pretty. And that's a Recollections. She did throw in, I got this little bit of black lace or tulle. And she threw that in for free with this. It's like sari silk or whatever it's called. But this also she threw in for free because those didn't have prices on them. I did get some black doilies. And this is from Doodlebug, and it was $1. Here's a K&Company. This is the button closure that we make, but you know, for 25 cents. Here's a Jolie's Boutique, and this doesn't have a price on it, so it was probably $1 or 50 cents. Here's some Park Lane 12 envelopes and framed cards, and they're craft paper, and it was $1. And here is K&Company teddy bears. I thought I'd pick that up for somebody I know. This was a score. I was really excited about this. This is looped on a ring here. And my son and his girlfriend actually were bringing me things as I was looking through a pile. I already said that once, but this was $4, and it's all of these tags and envelopes already ready to go. And they are from, it says Melissa Francis, Vintage Attic Treasures. But they were super cute. So they were originally $3 a piece, and I got the whole thing for $4. So I was pretty excited about that. I got this rotary cutter, Martha Stewart, for $4. I thought that was a good deal. If I use it, great. If not, I'll destash it. I got this Sticko from EK Success. It was $1. It's permanent adhesive, and it's just like a little roller thing. There's 2 of them, so I thought that was a good price for $1. I got this Xyron. It's called the Cheetah. It was $6, and it's a wide tape runner, and it's adhesive, and that's really cool. I'm kind of excited about this. This will be good for like book covers, covering the inside of a cover, or, you know, lots of possibilities, but it's brand new for $6. And I'm still going. I got these 2 beautiful snowflake recollections. They were $1 a piece, which I feel is kind of high for these, but that's okay because I was in 7th heaven. K & Company, these are metal frames for $1. This I picked up for another friend. It was $3, but it's Jolie's, and it's really cute. This is 7 Gypsies. So I thought this was cool for $1. Here's another K & Company. It's a metal frame with, I can't remember what that's called, like acrylic or, yeah, on the inside. Super cute butterflies. And this, I think, I don't know how much this was because it's not marked either, but I got some more doilies. These are like brown colors, $1. Here's an orange pack of doilies for $1. I got this metal accents. It's from Making Memories, and this was 50 cents. And I can see this just rusty and crusty looking. Ooh, yeah, like these. Super cute for 50 cents. I got these cute little, this is from Heidi and Grace, flowers. They're glitter, but they've got little brads in them so you can attach them. I just thought those were cute. Those were 50 cents. Here's another Martha Stewart. It's a decal cut rotary cutter, and it was $1. I just thought that was pretty cool. Thinking maybe it goes into the rotary cutter. So, yeah. And then I found these. I thought these were really cool. These eggs. I've never seen these kind of eggs before. It almost looks like it's leather on the outside, but it's not. I don't know, but I thought it would be really cool to decorate these, to decoupage them with some really cool paper or some of Tim's tissue, or his decoupage paper. But they were 25 cents a piece. I thought those were cool. I got these letter brads for $1. This Recollections glitter tray. I don't have a glitter tray this big, and I thought it would be kind of cool because I hate glitter, and this is really good at containing the glitter, so I picked that up, and that was, it's not marked, but I think it was only like 50 cents or $1. And then I got these little metal accents. It says stitched tin tiles. Ooh, that gives me an idea. You can actually stitch in there. That would be cool. 50 cents. They are, thinking it's Making Memories. Yeah, it's Making Memories. So these. I got this little tape measure. It was 25 cents, but you know, I collect the little sewing tape measures, so I thought this would be cool to put on your keychain or purse just in case you needed to measure something while you're out and about. 25 cents. Here is some flower petals and possibilities that says Petal Pebbles. It looks like actual dried flowers, like dandelions or something. But yeah, I thought these were really cute. So those were 50 cents. And I'm almost done here. This was premium ribbon. It was 50 cents and it's velvet, pink velvet. I just thought it was really cute from American Crafts. So I grabbed that too. And then the last thing I got from this garage sale is this. I don't know if I'll put it sideways so you can see how big it is. It is 14 inches long by 6 inches wide, and it's a Martha Stewart Crafts slip resistant construction, and it is a T-square craft ruler. So I thought that was cool. Even if I don't use it for $3, I can share it with somebody on Whatnot. I'll probably try to use it because it's really cool. I like this little clippy thing on the top. So yeah, so I scored at this garage sale. All of this stuff was like, you know, $57 and insane. Anyway, I was super stoked. So let me clean this up, and then I have another thing that I got off of Facebook Marketplace that I'll show you. Hold on just one second. Okay, I'm back. Not that it took very long for you guys, but I turned the cold air on in the house because it's starting to get hot outside, and got me something to drink, some iced tea. And here we go again. So this I bought off of Facebook Marketplace. This whole bin of old ephemera. And I feel like it was almost meant to be kind of weird, but you'll see why. I paid $50 for the lot, and there's a lot of ephemera. And it's local to me, most of it. So it's really cool, very interesting to me. So let's go ahead and get through all of this stuff. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I've been walking through the house real fast. So I have a couple of these scrapbooks, these two, and you'll see they're like really yummy. I may cut this like in half and use this for a journal cover, this for a journal cover, just because of the patina and the fun that's on the cover. This one is not so much my cup of tea, plus it's been drawn on, so I'll probably just use the insides. But this is why I thought it was meant to be for me. This itself is almost like a junk journal. The person that made this is basically just filled it full of stuff that they loved. Pictures out of magazines. You'll see she made like a makeshift pocket, and I say she because I don't see that a woman or that a man did this, but not to judge. She also made these little strings in here so you could tuck a page inside there, which, okay, we do this in, we kind of make belly bands to do that. We do this on a spine, but I've never thought to actually just stick a string on a journal and just on a page like this and just stick something in it. So it gave me an idea as well. But look at the patina on the tape, the paper. I'll be using every inch of this book. Even the cover, I might be able to, I don't know if I'll be able to save it. Maybe some of the outside pieces, I don't know. But I was just excited because it's like a junk journal in itself. And you can see, here's another pocket she made just by putting tape in there. And it's got this baker's coconut cakes, like, you know, back in who knows when. Let's see if it says 1956. So that's cool. So for the baker's coconut, I know when I was little, my mom used to make a lot of these cakes, and I hated the coconut cakes, just saying. Oh, there's another piece in here. Pixie party cakes. So this is kind of like a cooking journal for her, and it's got little taped pockets. It's like a 1950s junk journal. before junk journaling. See, here's what I was talking about with the page with the string, and you can remove it. And I just was so excited to see something this old that resembled so much of the way we junk journal today. So I thought this was totally meant to be for me to have. She likes animals. She's got a lot of clippings of animals in here. Here's another pocket. This one folds down. Look at that. Let me bring it up. So this page folds down. Look at how cool that is. I'm like just blown away because this is so cool. She stapled this on, so these pages flip out. Like, she liked this whole section of this magazine, and then these flip up. I mean, how cool is this? I'm like super stoked that I found this. These little staples are like a little bit bigger than the Timmy staples. Here's the back of that page. You can see this is stapled on, so she can see the back of it if she needs to. Here's another almost waterfall type here on this page. I'm blown away. I'm blown away at how cool this is. I don't know if you guys, I love this. I'm like, I know you guys are like, oh my God, get over it. But this is so cool. I'm so excited about this. So even though the pictures and stuff aren't really much to get excited about, just the simple fact that this was a junk journal type from way back when. This magazine page was from January of 1963 here. Just a whole bunch of different, it's just so cool. I'm sorry, it's just so cool. Here's just some loose pages in here, but she stapled them together and folded them. I just hope you guys can appreciate this as much as I do being a junk journaler. Here's 2 pages she stapled together and cut the top off to make a pocket. Look at that. It's just so cool. And then a few blank pages that I'll be able to use. If not, I might just keep this together for an idea book just to inspire me for future journals. Some blank pages, some more cakes and stuff that she kept. Let's see this one. This one is glued onto like a piece of cardstock on the back to make it thicker. There's some more coconut cakes. Here's some little bits of things. This must have come into like a pan. How to use the tier cake set, which this stuff will be so cool in a cooking journal too if I do a 1950s cooking journal, which I plan on doing. And then some handwritten recipe or her instructions on how to make a cake. So obviously a baker, but I was super excited. I hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments if you guys are totally stoked about this too, because I feel like such a cheesy dork because I'm so excited about these. And this is just the tip of what I've got. Here's another one. This one is like a, let's see, Love from Mother and Daddy from 1942 over here. Baby pictures. I'm assuming these aren't their baby, but it's a journal to maybe like a picture album for the baby to look at. But oh my gosh, just so cute. And look at all these great pictures that I could cut out and use if I wanted to. Look at this one here, he's crying. But just a ton of baby pictures from magazines, animal pictures. Look at that bird. Here's a cute little doggy that's in trouble because he chewed up a fancy shoe. But this one is almost a little too large to use some of the pictures in here because they're so big. But some of them that they cut out are just so cool. This is so awesome. I'm sorry, I know, I'm a dork. I just, look at that, a little Boston. And this boy, oh, super cute. Look at all the ducks and the pheasants, the polar bears and a bunny rabbit. You guys know what these pictures are. I'll just keep going. But you see, she really liked animals and kids and airplanes. But these are just so cute. So I was excited about this. Like I said, oh, there's Geppetto and Pinocchio and this creepy little elf guy. I don't know what that's about, but I've got to cut him out and use him in a Christmas journal because he's like a little advertisement, but he is cool. Animals, more animals, Christmas, just a whole bunch. The whole scrapbook is full. Anyway, and I can, like I said, I can use this. I could cut this page in half and use this for a cover even. But it's just so nostalgic to me. It's so awesome. So anyway, so I got that. So those are the two scrapbooks that I got. And then I got this little thing, and it says like Helene Marie something. This is from 1880, and we determined because of all the rest of the stuff in the bin that this is Norwegian. I cannot read it. My son's girlfriend tried to translate a little bit, but look at that beautiful writing. Beautiful, beautiful writing. So I thought maybe I could just scan this and use a copy of the scan rather than actually using this actual diary. So cool. So cool. I just look at how beautiful that is. So I got that. And I found this postcard in there. It must be from like some church, maybe in, I don't know, but it's from someone, and it's in Norwegian, and it's made to someone in Gig Harbor, and the stamp is stamped 1909, and Gig Harbor is about maybe an hour and 15 minutes from me in Washington. So this is really cool. It was totally meant for me to have. Here is somebody's confirmation gift from their pastor from 1921, and it's just it's got some really cool confirmation certificates in it. So I could copy this and use this. It would be good in, say, a prayer journal. I haven't made any of those yet, but I do want to. And I know somebody that's got some inspiration for me that I can go to. Here's some more fun stuff. And remember, all of this I got was $50. This is, actually, I'm going to save that for last. This is, it says 1932 rhododendron. And this is somebody's actual yearbook from school. So they've got people that have signed, they've got people that have written him notes. His name was Jim, and it's just, how cool is that? 1930s. So I got that part of it too. Let's see, here's some more stuff. This is a piece of paper that's like a calendar, and I believe this is also Norwegian. You can tell it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but it's not English. And obviously January, February, and March are not English, but how cool is that page? Then there's this from their wedding. There's this piece of paper that is not in English. So I got a lot of really cool old ephemera. Here is some sort of tally sheet I don't know exactly, from 1883. Really cool pages. This is just like ink blotted paper. Anyway, so there's that. Then there's this. This is Contract Bridge Score. So I think this is the bridge from Bridge, the game. But look at these sheets. Look at these game sheets. How cool is that? And they're all blank. Isn't that cool? I'm so excited about all this stuff. I'm so glad that I found this. And for 50 bucks, I think I got a steal. And it's in this cute little case. I could even use this for a journal cover. Then I got this. It's also not in English. And it looks like maybe some like school type, because it's got these geometric, so it's got a grid on it. And I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see the pencil on there, but just different drawings with the grids. And I could use the backs of the pages. Super cool. Here's a bonus piece of paper with all these cool drawings on them. I just fell in love with this stuff. Super excited, but yeah. So there's that one. And here's another one that I am like in awe of. I cannot believe this was part of the reason why I got this. Look at this Bible. It is so old. It's fallen apart. It's decrepit. And it says in here, somebody wrote, Bible, copyrighted, first edition, 1891, owned by Frank William and Helen Marie Samuelson, who were married in 1889, very valuable. And in here is part of the spine in an envelope, which is really cool piece of ephemera in itself. I don't know if I can take this apart. I'm gonna have to look it up and see what it's worth before I take it apart. It is very, very loved. It's, I mean, from 1891, this book has seen some days. The cover's completely off on both sides. It's very worse for wear, but oh my gosh, it's so yummy. And look at that. Anyway, let me know what you think. Okay, then I got, this is really cool, and I will use this whole book. This is the English and it's Norwegian dictionary. And the front part is English to Norwegian. And I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm not a big, I don't know what you call it, geography buff. And then the back is Norwegian to English. So it's really cool. And I literally will probably try to use, because they're signatures. So I'll gently take it apart and use it. I can use this as a background to something, like a cluster. Look at that, how crusty and used and yummy it is. It's just perfect. I'm so excited. And even the spine, I'll be using every piece of this book. Then I got these little books here. This one is like, I don't know if it's like farming numbers, farming tallies. They owned a store. I don't know, maybe you guys have seen this before, but it shows like eggs, strawberries, $15, and that's not like for one strawberry or one thing. This is from 1913, so this is a lot of whatever they bought. So it's a tally of everything that they've bought, and then all of this blank paper. It's a notebook. And then in the back, I just passed a piece here. Well, I know there's more back here, but in the back somewhere here, they tallied. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? How cool, how cool would that look in a cluster? Anyway, like I said, so much cool stuff. I think I totally scored here. Here's another Bible, and this is, I believe, in Norwegian. And it is, let's see if it has a date on it. So it says from Oscar Samuelson, Tacoma, Washington, June 7th, 1908. So this is an old book. This is an old Bible. And it's just so cool. Anyway, so I got that one too. Then this one is called Walking with God. And this was a, it says, Mr. and Mrs. Claire McCormick, in memory of your wedding day, Reverend and Mrs. A.J. Knutson, July 17th, 1937. And it's just, these are so cool. Here's another, this is the New Testament, just a teeny little Bible. Let's see, July 17th, 1937. Here's this little book here, and I don't know, let's see. It's from 1874. And look at how yummy that is. Look at the font that is in this book. I'm so excited about this. The font alone is just amazing, and it's in a foreign language. I'm assuming Norwegian, because that's what most of this stuff is, but it's so cool. So there's that one. Then this one is a Pierce County Road monthly time book. And Pierce County is it one? I think it's just one county away from me, or a couple counties away from me. And this is from 1931. And all these tallies, I don't know if it was like their time card. This is how they kept track of their time, but all of this is blank. Well, some of it, most of it. And yeah, because this is table of wages for the week. It looks like a half hour, let's see, maybe 1 hour is $2. $2 an hour? I don't know. Anyway, how cool is that? So there's all those that were in that. Then the last thing I got was super exciting to me. It says Daybook 1884, and it's a ledger from 1874. And look at these pages. Look at the writing. You might have to zoom in, but oh my gosh. It's like tobacco purchases, 1906 strawberries. So it's like a ledger, I think, of either a farm or a store. Each of the pages up here are numbered and they're all there, but it's all in pencil. Look at that. Chickens for 1919. So I'm thinking this had to have been like a farm log, but how cool is that? So that was the last thing that I got in that huge haul of old ephemera for $50. So let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you would do with it. And my next video, I am going to do another Whatnot haul video because I got to finish getting those out. My husband today is actually working in my shop, getting the rest of the walls done. So hopefully soon we'll be getting some major progress going. And we have to rip all of the stuff off of the ceiling, and I'll show you that in another video. and redo it. We're going to redo it with spray insulation to make it easy, and then cover it up with plywood. So that's going to be coming. That will probably take a while, but it's moving and it's going, and I'm getting excited. So anyway, that's my progress on my shop, and until I do my next video, which is going to be right after this, but you won't see it until a couple days because I'm going to spread them out. So like and hit that thumbs up and follow and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Thank you.